Good morning to the leader in you. Today's November the 10th, and I just want to say stay encouraged, stay focused, continue to push forward. Don't allow your current circumstance to hinder you from shooting in the direction of your goals, for pressing forward into the direction of your goals. There are going to be so many things that's going to hinder you or attempt to hinder you, but I'm speaking to your heart and to your mind right now to push forward. We still have a little bit of time left of 2020. We know 2020 has been one of many, I guess you can say, things that happen unexpectedly, right? And anything that could happen has happened. But you know what? You're still standing. You're still breathing on November the 10th. You still have life. You still have breath in your body to continue to push forward. Now, while you're pushing forward, I always like to say you do need to re-energize yourself. So if you need to take a moment to self and just reflect on this year, if you need to take a moment to self and, pause for a second, that's fine. But don't give up. Don't quit. If you have to re-strategize, if the plan that you thought was going to work didn't work, that's okay. Pause, re-strategize, but get up and move forward. Don't allow yourself to wallow in defeat because you are not defeated. Don't allow yourself to dismiss your own self. And what do I mean by dismissing your own self? Because sometimes when we go through so many things, we will count ourselves out and say, because of X, Y, or Z that has occurred in my life, I cannot move forward in the manner in which I thought I could move forward. Right? And so one of the things that we have to be so mindful of is making sure that we stay focused on the mission and the purpose of that we've been called to. We must stay focused on our mission. We must stay focused on our purpose, and we cannot allow distractions to hinder us. Not even distractions in our own mind that want to pop into our mind, that will want to get us off kilter or want us to shift what we're thinking as far as moving forward into the direction of our dreams. So that author that's in you, birth the book. That song that's in you, birth the song. What are those things that you can make happen before the end of this year? Make it happen. Don't allow, again, negative situations to throw you off course. And if you was thrown off course, you know what? That is okay. You know why? Because whatever you have been thrown off of, I want you to assess where you are right now. And when you assess where you are right now, look at what did that pivot do for you? How did it shift you internally, mentally, emotionally, spiritually? Because you have to analyze sometimes where you are and why did you get to the place that you got to. And sometimes we duplicate and repeat certain things in our life because we never take a moment and pause and say, you know what? Why did I end up in this place? Why did I get thrown off? How did I get thrown off? What did I miss? What was that blind spot that I didn't see? Let me tell you something. Anytime there's purpose on one's life, there's going to be things that's going to want to hinder, distract, and to throw you off. But I speak life to your heart. I speak life to your mind. Don't allow it to, just make you give up. Don't allow it to make you give up. I'm going to be playing a song in a little bit, some music, and I just want you to reflect on it. I want you to listen to it. I just want you to know that you are not broken. It's a poem that I wrote called Fractured. And as you listen to this poem, I want you to know that even in your brokenness, even in the areas where you feel that you have been fractured, that you can be put back together again. This is not your end. I'm working on some things for 2021 that can help inspire and motivate anyone that felt that they have been fractured, anyone that felt that you have been broken, right? I've been broken in many places, in many things. But I had to say to myself, this is not my end. I need to get back up and I need to push forward. So I say to you, if you feel it's your end, if you feel that you've reached a place in your life and it's just, oh my gosh, how did I get here? Right? If you're in that place, I speak life to you that this is not your end. This is not your end. You're going to move forward into the direction of your dreams. But first, you have to pause. You have to analyze what has happened and take time for you to rebuild you back up to a place of wholeness, and to a place that you're healthy mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So take time for you. Even if you need to focus just on that between now and the end of 2020, do that. So that way, as you walk into 2021, you have a clear perspective. You're not kind of, walking aimlessly, but put you back together again. And I totally believe in the Lord. For anyone that, is a believer, I believe that the Lord has kept you and protected you through this time. And I know he's protected me through different challenges I have faced this year. But know that this is not your end. Continue to move forward into the direction of your dreams. This is Good Morning to the Leader in You. It's a different, something different that I wanted to share this morning. And I want to, again, this next piece that you're going to hear is a poem that I wrote called Fractured. If you have felt fractured or feeling fractured right now, know this is not your end. You will be put back together and be that much stronger. I'm going to see everybody at the top. Sometimes we ask ourselves, can we heal from that broken place? Been slipping between daydreams and reality, caught in the between places of life. Fractured from the winding turns in life, fractured from the brokenness inside. Faltering and full of mistakes, I just wanna breathe again. Broken, cracked. Can people see me or only my fractured pieces? Split into two pieces, the core essence which encompasses the epitome of me before I was broken and the mask I wear. Unable to function or exist in reality because it is hard to let go of what has been. It is hard to let go of what was. Dead inside, but still the melodies in my heart are trying to tap into a new frequency that will let me be. The rhythm of my soul wanna break free to find the center of my purpose. As I begin to awake from this matrix, I start to walk through memories in my mind. Step 1, step 2, I'm walking out of my past. Step 3, step 4, but the memories of my past trying to come back. But I'm pushed. Step 5, step 6. As my eyes open and I look into the mirror, I see the reflection staring back at me. The reflection speaks to me in ways the audible sound cannot detect. So I stay quiet to the voiceless sounds of who I am, calling me into the abyss of the unknown. The reflections are tapping into my subconscious mind, into regions of my future yet to come. I have been fractured, but now manifested into my fullness. I am life reborn. I am fractured, manifested into its fullness, embracing every crack and imperfection. The fractured, the remanufactured, to fulfill my purpose. Out of my belly, out of your belly shall flow rivers of living water. Breathe again, dream again, awaken to your purpose and become to the reality of who you have always been. Become to the reality of who you are now. Taking those steps never traveled before, like the caterpillar emerges out of its cocoon. So you emerge into the now, which will send ripples into my and our future, preparing the pathway. No more dead man walking. We are life reborn. Speak life. Speak life.